Hello students, welcome back to our science class. These videos will be intended now for the module 2, which is our week 2. So for the week 2, we will just have a continuation of our respiratory system, but now we will connect respiratory together with the circulatory system. In this lesson, we will be able to know how does the circulatory and the respiratory system do work together. So in this lesson, we should answer the question, how do the respiratory and the circulatory system work together to carry out their common purpose? So before we proceed to our discussion proper with the circulatory and the respiratory system, let us first have a game. In this game, I will show you how do the respiratory carrying out the oxygen and the carbon dioxide will deliver this oxygen and carbon dioxide in our circulatory system. So let us all watch this game. It is because I already played the game. So supposed to be you are to play this game, but since hindi tayo nakikita-kita, then ako na naglaro ng game virtually. So let us all watch this game and understand how do the circulatory and the respiratory system working together. The game, Just Go With The Flow, is from the old module of science that we are using from the previous year. Usually, nilalaro namin siya sa classroom using a large Manila paper wherein yung estudyante o kayo mismo sana yun nasa loob ng puso para maglakad at sundan ang pathway ng oxygen at ng carbon dioxide. But since we are in the new normal at hindi tayo nakikita-kita, then I'll just play the game virtually on my own. And I hope you do understand now the pathway where the oxygen and the carbon dioxide do enter and exit with our circulatory system. But before we proceed to the discussion of the circulatory system, so are you familiar with JNT, LBC, or Ninja Van, o si Shopee at saka si Lazada? Di ba usually umu-order tayo sa mga online pag may nagustuhan tayo online since hindi tayo lumalabas na katulad dati sa ngayon. So, mas madalas na bumibili tayo sa online. So, since sa online natin siya binili, paano nakakarating yung binili mong damit? For example, sa online, papunta sa'yo, halimbawa dito sa Tayabas o kaya naman sa Lucena. Sino nagde-deliver? Di ba yung mga delivery man? Di ba yung mga nakamotor? Di ba yung kulay orange na motor na may pangalang Lazada? O kaya naman yung kulay pulang motor na may malaking bag na JNT? Okay. So, have you ever imagined na umorder ka sa ibang lugar, pero yung order mo nakarating sa'yo? So, mean to say, dineliver, ipinadeliver o kaya ipinadala. O for example, ikaw yung nagtitinda online at para makarating yung product mo sa ibang lugar, so dinadala natin siya sa isang lugar para ma-deliver, for example, LPC. So ipapadala natin dun yung gamit o yung material para makarating dun sa kanyang pupuntahan o para makarating dun sa bibili. So that kind of situation, yung pag-travel ng product mo, galing sa'yo, papunta dun sa bumili or dun sa binilhan mo, papunta sa'yo, is what we call as delivery. Kaya nga, delivery boy, umorder ka ng chicken sa Jollibee, sasabihin mo, pa-deliver naman. So, meaning to say, gagamit ka ng isang tao para ma-deliver sa'yo yung binili mo. So, same thing as with our circulatory system. Ano bang purpose ng circulatory system? Bakit tayo may circulatory system sa katawan? Ano ba yung tumatakbo sa circulatory system? So those are the questions that we need to answer in this discussion para maintindihan natin ang circulatory system. Okay, so what is circulatory system? Circulatory system is our life support. Life, buhay, support, suporta. So meaning to say, the circulatory system is the one that supports our life. So aside from the respiratory system which enables us to breathe para huminga, at sabi natin what makes you survive from the part 1 of our video, ano bang nakakapagpa-survive sa'yo bukod sa kumakain ka? Ang sagot, because we breathe. Kasi humihinga ka. At kapag nalimutan mong huminga, then that will be the cause of your death. Pwede mong ikamatay kapag pinigilan mong huminga. Now, sabi sa circulatory system, it's the life support. Suporta sa buhay o yung sumusuporta sa atin para mabuhay. So what is the connection of this circulatory system with the respiratory system if they are both essential for us to live? Now, when we say circulatory system, it's the life support that nourishes our cell. So in our body, from our head to toe, we have a lot of cells, cells. Those are the cells that replenishes our damages in the body. So this cell, kung tayo ay kailangan natin ng pagkain para mabusog, kailangan natin kumain. So ang pagkain ng cell ay kailangan niya ng oxygen. So since we inhale the oxygen through our respiratory system, yung in-inhale natin ngayon na oxygen ay kailangan i-deliver sa cells. Paano makakarating ang oxygen sa iba't ibang parte ng katawan natin, specifically in the cells of the body, if we only inhale it through our respiratory system? So meaning to say, the respiratory system is connected with the circulatory system in order for the oxygen inhaled will be delivered to every part of the body. So this circulatory system is, ang job o ang trabaho niya ay para mag-deliver ng oxygen sa katawan natin para ang cells natin sa katawan ay ma-nourish and will get all the nutrients needed from the food we eat and as well as the oxygen that we breathe. So now, the circulatory system would also be called as cardiovascular system. And the main purpose of the circulatory system, again, ginawa nating example si Shopee, si Lazada, si LPC because their job is to deliver. Now, the job of our circulatory system is mainly to deliver the nutrients, the materials in our body, and transport also waste. Hindi lang taga-deliver ng kinakailangan mo, pero siya rin ang bahalang mag-pick up, parang basurero, truck ng basura. Kakanta na yan. Sa bagong Lucena, sa bagong pag-asa. Pag narinig mo na yun, alam mong basura yung dumadaan. Ngayon, the circulatory system do not only deliver what is essential to your body, but instead, the circulatory system is also the one that picks up the waste in the body, such as carbon dioxide. So, kung nagde-deliver siya ng oxygen, siya rin ang kumukuha o nagpipick up ng carbon dioxide in order to exit our body. So, para makalabas ang carbon dioxide sa katawan ng isang tao, si circulatory system din ang siyang kumukuha nito sa katawan for us to exit. So yun. So now we already knew about what is the circulatory system and its main function. And we knew now that the circulatory system is the one that delivers the nutrients and the essential materials needed by the body and also transports the waste away from the body. Okay, so now let's move to the major parts of the circulatory system. On the major parts of the circulatory system, we only have three. One is the blood, the other one is the blood vessels, and especially the heart. The heart is considered as the main organ of the circulatory system. If the respiratory system has the lungs as the major organ, then in the circulatory system, our heart is our main organ. Okay, so let us now study about the major parts of the circulatory system, and let's start with the heart as the major organ in the circulatory system. Now, heart, the main function is to pump the blood. Meaning to say, yung heart natin, ang trabaho niyan dito sa ating dibdib, hindi para makadama kung sinong mahal mo o hindi. Pero ang purpose ni heart is to pump the blood. Para i-pump. Ano ba yung pump? Parang sa poso. Kung hindi mo gaganunin yung sa poso, kung hindi mo ipapump, walang lalabas na tubig. Same as with the heart. Kung walang heart, walang magpapump ng blood natin para mag-circulate sa buong katawan. So, the main purpose of the heart, hindi para masaktan, hindi para umiyak at maging bato. But the purpose of the heart is mainly to pump blood. Next, if the function of our heart is to pump the blood, the second major part of the circulatory system is the blood vessel. Now, blood vessel are the vessels or these are the one that carries the blood. Kung sa ating bahay, marami tayong tinatawag na pipe, tubo ng tubig, na naglalaman ng daluyan ng tubig para ang bahay natin ay dinadaluyan ng tubig. Merong lumalabas na tubig sa mga gripo. So at sa ating katawan, meron din tayong parang mga pipe o tubo na dinadaluyan ng dugo at ang tawag natin doon ay blood vessels. Kaya nga siya tinawag na blood vessels, ibig sabihin vessels, parang mga pipe, parang mga daanan na ang dumadaan ay blood or dugo. So we have two. Heart as pumps the blood. Second is the blood vessels which carry the blood. Siya yung tagadala ng blood. Siya yung daluyan ng dugo. Yung mga nasisinag natin sa balat natin na, kita ba? Yung mga ugat-ugat mo dyan sa katawan. Yan, yung mga kulay green. So those are the blood vessels. And the last one, for the major parts of the circulatory system is the, syempre, blood. So blood is part of the circulatory system, which the main function of our blood is, it is the one that carrying the materials. So kung ang nagdadala ng blood ay si blood vessel, Si blood naman na nasa blood vessel, ang dala-dala naman niya ay mga materials na kinakailangan ng katawan. It's either the nutrients, the oxygen, or the carbon dioxide or other waste in the body. And blood is also our river of life. When we say river of life, para siyang ilog ng buhay. Na kapag natuyo ang ilog, patay na ang ilog. Kapag naman sa tao, kapag naubusan ka ng dugo, so that will be maybe the cause of the death. Kaya kinakailangan na ang ating katawan ay may sapat na dami ng dugo. Because it's our river of life. Yun ang dumadaloy sa katawan natin na nakakapagpabuhay din sa atin. Those were the major parts of the circulatory system, such as the blood vessel, and especially the heart. So now let us talk about the different types of the circulation. So we have 3 types of circulation or iba't ibang uri ng pag-circulate ng dugo sa katawan. So we have number 1 as the pulmonary circulation. Number 2 is the systemic circulation. And the last one is the coronary circulation. Those types of circulation are the different kinds of circulation, whereas the blood circulates, hindi siya nagsisirculate ng basta lang sa katawan natin. So, it has this type. So, let us first talk about the pulmonary circulation. Coming from the word itself, pulmonary circulation, parang pulmonya, pulmon. Diba? Yung sakit na pulmonya usually happens in the lungs. Yung sabi nila, maglagay ka daw ng towel sa likod kasi pag natuyuan ka ng pawis, baka magkaroon ka ng pulmonya. So, parang dun pa lang sa salita, magkakaroon ka na ng hint na saan kaya dumadaloy yung dugo if the circulation is called pulmonary circulation. So, meaning to say, it has something to do with our lungs. Yung ating baga. So, when we say pulmonary circulation, it's the movement of our blood from our heart, going to the lungs, and then back again to the heart. So, yung pag-circulate ng dugo natin ay gumagalaw, galing sa dugo, yung blood, pupunta sa lungs, pagkagaling sa lungs, balik naman ulit kay heart pa, ikot-ikot lang. So, that is what we call as pulmonary circulation. You just take note of the word take note of the word pulmonary. Pulmonya. Tandaan mo, pulmonya, sakit yun sa baga. Baga, ibig sabihin lungs. So, meaning to say, the circulation happens in the pulmonary is heart to lungs, back to heart. So, that's pulmonary circulation. Now, the second circulation is called coronary circulation. When we say coronary circulation, the circulation is only happening within the heart, dun lang. Heart sa heart sa heart sa heart. When we say coronary circulation, the flow of the blood is moving only in your heart. Paano yun? So, in the coronary circulation, the blood moves through the tissues of your heart. Yung dumadaloy na dugo sa loob ng puso mo, in the tissues, in the tissues of your heart, then that is called coronary circulation. So, ibig sabihin, iba pa pala ang tawag sa daloy ng dugo na dumadaloy lang sa lungs, at iba pa rin pala ang tawag sa daloy ng dugo na dumadaloy lang sa tissues ng iyong puso. So, if that's so, the third circulation is called systemic circulation. Coming from the word itself, systemic, sistema. So, meaning to say, kung ang coronary ay sa puso, ang pulmonary ay sa lungs, saan ang systemic? Kaya nga tinawag na systemic, sistema. So, meaning to say, the movement of the blood and the systemic circulation is going throughout your body. So, when we say systemic circulation, your blood moves from the heart galing sa puso ang blood, then it will push the blood throughout your body to the rest of your body. Pataas para sa upper part ng body, pababa naman for the lower part of the body. Since our heart ay medyo nandito sa gitnaan, so yung daloy niya sa systemic ay merong tutulak pataas para sa ulo hanggang dito, at yung isa naman tutulak pababa para sa bewang, sa leg, sa paa, sa mga kamay. So that's how the blood circulates. Pero in the systemic circulation, you will exempt the lungs. Hindi kasali ang lungs. So, when the circulation is systemic, it is within the rest of the body except for the lungs. Hindi kasali si lungs. But hindi kasali si lungs? It is because the circulation of the blood in our lungs is different. Kaya nga meron tayo nung kauna-unahan na pulmonary. So, kapag systemic, the only exemption for the parts of the body would be the lungs. Again, the three circulation happens in the circulatory system is the pulmonary, heart, lungs, back to heart. And then coronary, blood to the tissues of the heart. And then the last one, pulmonary, we have the blood from the heart to the rest of the body except the lungs. Okay, so that would be all for our video today. On our video, we just simply tackled the background on the circulatory system or an introduction about the circulatory system. Okay, so I do hope that you learn again a lot from our video today, which is about the circulatory system. And I do hope you can now connect the circulatory with the respiratory system. Thank you for listening.